Tonight, my series, Delivering Better Results, continues with a subject that so many women and couples experience but don't often talk about: early pregnancy loss. The National Institutes of Health estimates 26% of all pregnancies will end in miscarriage. It's a journey that's filled with grief and a flurry of other emotions. Tonight, a woman I frequently work with has shared her story with me, and it's one that's led her to create a safe space for others who may experience this kind of loss. Please know this story may be difficult for some to hear. It's been a year and a half of trying for Dorsina and Andrew Kuntz. Just days after Valentine's Day, the couple finally got the news they were expecting. Dorsina took a pregnancy test at Metro Health and got the call hours later.
Because it's positive, and I literally did not believe her. I mean, I was like, are you sure this is mine? Like this, I've never seen a positive before. It felt like a dream.
Dorsina also works at Metro Health as a media relations specialist. Dorsina tells me everything changed as soon as she found out she was pregnant.
And a lot of checking apps to see the progress of the baby and everything.
Several weeks passed, and Dorsina and her husband went to see her doctor for their very first appointment. During the ultrasound,
he's like, all right, we see the amniotic sac, we see this is good, all right, everything's looking okay. And then he paused for a second, and I was just like, okay, we're good to go. And he's like, I don't see a flutter. I'm supposed to see a flutter. I said, what is a flutter? He's like, it's a heartbeat. I don't see a heartbeat right now.
The doctor informed Dorsina and her husband their pregnancy was not viable.
I could feel his sadness, and he started crying before I did. And at that point, I just lost it. Yes, it was 8 weeks, but a lot had changed for me and our family in that time.
In the midst of her loss and grief, Dorsina felt she needed more support, somewhere to turn with someone who has an intimate understanding of what she was dealing with.
What I wanted was the hospital that diagnosed me to also give me a resource, and I didn't get that. I love Metro Health, but I felt like we were lacking in that instance.
So Dorsina decided to create that resource within Metro Health. Just days after her loss, Dorsina went to work, talking with colleagues and executives at Metro, proposing her plan for a free monthly support group for those experiencing early pregnancy loss. Metro CEO Dr. Erica Steed and Vice President of Women and Children's Services Kimberly Green both gave their blessing.
That's the last thing a woman wants to do, is to try to find resources to provide support for early pregnancy loss when she is already devastated.
Metro Health is also partnering with Cornerstone of Hope, a local nonprofit that offers therapy and support surrounding loss, in order to be able to help families dealing with early pregnancy loss.
When you leave the hospital, often after a pregnancy loss, you have nothing in hand and nowhere to go. And this gives somewhere to go, a safe and compassionate space to be with other people who are experiencing the same thing.
And to give those families something to hold on to, the hospital system will also be giving away these forget-me-not baskets to participants. These locally made baskets are filled with mementos, so families will always remember their unborn child.
The elephant represents never forgetting, because elephants never forget. There's a community of people who want you to get better. That's what I want for you, because it's what I want for myself.
Metro Health's early pregnancy loss program is set to roll out its monthly meetings starting June 7th at 6 in the evening. Now, again, it's free, and that means you do not need insurance, nor do you need to be a Metro Health patient. The group will meet every first Wednesday of the month at Metro Health's Rammel Camp building. Now, for more information about how to register, just visit our website, news5cleveland.com, where we have placed a link.